So hey YouTube, I have a couple layouts to share that I actually did at my retreat a couple weeks ago that I wanted to kind of show you, and one of them, I'll save it for the last one, is the layout I was talking about doing a layout about someone or something that was important to you. Technically all of these are people important to me, but anyway, I'll share them with you kind of briefly here. And forgive me because I'm using my webcam, so everything's like backwards and weird, but this is just a layout I did actually using some leftovers. I actually got 47 layouts total done at my retreat weekend. Now in that counts a lot, but 16 of those pages are actually for calendars that I do as Christmas gifts, so I do 8 calendars. So I got 2 months of those done basically. So that's 16 of those pages. Then I did a whole lot of pages for from our trip to Washington, D.C., our vacation that we took this summer. And so I'll share those with you as well. But I'll share that album in a separate video, in its own video later sometime. I also want to mention that I am going to share the winner of my challenge in a quick video that I'm going to film here in just a few minutes. So, but first wanted to share, this page is just my kids' first day of school for this year. And again, it's just some leftovers from the calendar pages that I made for their back to school page for August. So these are all like individual strips here that were left over. And then some chipboard that I had loaned to a friend, and she liked to use most of my sheet, which is totally fine. I got it really cheap and she loved it, so it was cool, but I was like, you know what, I'm just going to use up what's left, and that's what, like, this is chipboard here. I don't know if you can see. Maybe not, but that's chipboard. And then so are the little paper clip accents and this school banner here, and those little crayons and some of that. So simple layout, kind of fun, kids. Another layout using some scraps that I had of that same calendar pages. This was the other month of calendar pages that I worked on, and these are all, I cut them out, they're all like little individual arrows. The calendar pages I cut out a chevron shape, and these are just like little leftover pieces. So on the original here you can kind of see the texture and stuff of all these layers, but here you can't. And there's my daughter, and I just had added some bling and some really pretty sparkly glitter letters, and that's pretty much all there is to it. Not fancy, but kind of cool. The paper was busy enough. I didn't think I needed a whole lot more to that. Then this one, I had bought the Heidi Swapp. It's the Project Life kit at Michael's when those were on sale. And I bought the gold, and I didn't know what I was going to do with it. The gold is super trendy, and I loved it. And I love this page. This dude right here, that's also right here, and the dude that's in the main picture in there, but I know there's a chick that's kind of bigger, and then the guy that's right there, that's my dad. And this is my dad singing at his really big church that he goes to in Florida where they moved, and he's on the praise team. And this was his first Sunday up front on stage in praise team. I'm lucky his church does a live at McGregor.net. They do a live cast on Sunday mornings of all of their services. So you can, if you don't feel like going to church some Sunday and you want somewhere to go, you too can watch my dad's church at McGregor, my parents' church actually, at McGregor.net. There you go. Not an advertisement for the church. I'm not being paid anyway. But anyway, it's on my layout, so there you go. But I thought it was, so I watched online, actually from my desk at work, don't tell, and took screenshots while I'm sitting at my desk with my headphones watching my dad on his praise team. I'm madly taking screenshots of my phone every time he's like on camera. So I have like a bunch of them, but anyway, I thought this layout was a great way to highlight that, and I love the gold stars for it. There's a story about the gold stars, or that made me think of the gold stars and using them. I don't know if you care. But anyway, you can enjoy this layout while I tell you this story, hopefully quickly. When I was in the 4th grade, I was in a play at my school, and my dad probably doesn't even remember this, not that he'll listen, but anyway, I was in a play, and I was the star of the play. I was Annie Oakley. And my dad was very into drama and theater and stuff. He actually majored in it when he went to college. He didn't graduate, but for the time he went, he was a drama major. So he was very into it and was so proud that I was like, it was kind of a big deal for our tiny little town. And, I mean, no it wasn't, but it was a 4th grade play anyway. But it was cute and it was a big deal to him, and he made this huge deal about it. And then he got injured. He broke his leg, really seriously broke his leg, like very, very badly. Like still has pain today, and it's been 30 years ago. And couldn't go to my play. And so he didn't, but he gave me a set of gold earrings that were little gold stars. And so it made me think the little gold stars, I couldn't be there for him, he couldn't be there for me, but the gold stars. So there you go, and that was really stupid, and now I'm crying and that's dumb. But gold stars, shiny gold stuff. This is all shiny gold stuff. You probably can't see, but those frames I sprayed with Color Shine, I cut them out of cardstock. Those are all gold. There's just gold all over. And anyway, I love it. It's one of my favorite layouts in a very long time. Just love it. Speaking of favorite layouts in a long time and stuff that might make me cry, here you go. Okay, so my challenge for my giveaway was to do a layout about someone important to you, and this is my actual layout that I did because of that challenge. So you'll see there's the same person in all 3 of these photos, and it's my mom. And she's obviously, your mom's a hugely important person in your life, and she recently found out she has something pretty serious going on, and some of you who are my friends know that, and some don't, and that's okay. But anyway, it's funny because I got most of this paper, except for like the white background, and most of the embellishments too, are from the Chamel line by American Crafts. And I'm sure all of you scrapbookers are familiar with that Chamel line by American Crafts. So I got it, and I love it. It's so pretty and so beautiful. And I got it, and I just knew it was going to be one of those papers that I hoarded. I'm being just totally honest about that. I was going to hoard it. And yeah, and then my mom got sick, and I decided that it was perfect. It wasn't going to be a paper that I hoarded anymore, and I had exactly the perfect subject to use really special scrapbook paper on. I know that sounds really stupid, 50 cents for a piece of scrapbook paper, why is it really special? But anyway, I don't know. And so it didn't even use a whole lot of it, but I love what it did use, and I think everything goes really, really well together. These are just puffy stickers. They came from Michaels on clearance. This is all from the Chamel. These little bows are not. They are American Crafts, I think. But I forget where I bought them. Michaels probably. Or Hobby Lobby. I think I got them on clearance or cheap or something. And what else is on here? Pretty much is all Chamel. This overlay, I think this overlay down here that says awesome, that's my parents. Yay, parents. Yeah, there you go. I can't get the hang of this. There we go. It says awesome. I think it might be, it was probably part of the Heidi Swap, the clear Project Life kit. But this banners down the side here, I cut out of that Chamel, the Chamel paper that's the stripes. I cut those banners out of. So anyway, hope you enjoy. And my thing is freezing, and so it's time for me to go. So watch for that next video here shortly, and I'll see you soon.